The Student Planner Gold Rush. Building a back-to-school Notion template line. Every August, thousands of students search for a study system, and a well-timed Notion planner line can turn that into your best sales month. Late July hits and something predictable happens. A wave of students, first-time college freshmen, and burned-out high schoolers all start typing some version of how to organize my classes into search bars and TikTok. They're not looking for a productivity philosophy. They want a system they can drop into Notion in 10 minutes and start using tonight. That narrow, urgent, deadline-driven demand is exactly what makes student planners one of the best seasonal digital products a creator can build. You don't need 50,000 followers or a viral moment. You need 3 tight templates, a launch calendar, and a storefront that can take a payment and deliver the file before the buyer closes the tab. The back-to-school window is real, and it's short. Unlike evergreen niches like budgeting or habit tracking, student planning has a hard calendar attached to it. Interest builds through late July, peaks in the first 2 weeks of August as US schools resume, gets a second smaller bump around Labor Day when European and Southern Hemisphere academic years shift, and then falls off a cliff by mid-September once routines are set. Treat this like a product launch with a release date, not a slow-burn evergreen listing. Creators who wait until school has already started are selling into a market that's stopped shopping. Timing tip. Publish and start marketing at least 2-3 weeks before your target audience's semester starts. Students plan their systems before day one, not after they're already drowning in a syllabus. Build a family, not a single product. The mistake most first-time template creators make is trying to cram everything into one mega dashboard. Students don't want a 40-page Notion workspace. They want something they can understand in a screenshot. Instead, build 3 small, focused templates that clearly work together. Each one is small enough to build in a weekend, cheap enough to be an impulse buy on its own, and together they form a natural bundle. That bundle is your hero product, the thing you feature at the top of your storefront and mention in every piece of content. Price like a ladder, not a single SKU. Students have wildly different budgets, so give them wildly different entry points. A single $25 will scare off the browser who just wants to try one thing, and it will undersell the buyer who'd happily pay more for the complete system. Structure it as a ladder instead. Single template, just the GPA calculator, a low, near-impulse price point for first-time buyers. 2 template combo, tracker plus planner, the most common purchase, positioned as the popular option. Full semester bundle, all 3 templates plus a printable quick start guide. Your premium highest margin offer. This is illustrative, not gospel. Test your own numbers, but a common pattern looks like a $9 single template, a $19 combo, and a $29 full bundle. The bundle should always feel like the obvious deal next to the 2 smaller options. Since paid store.fan plans run on 0% platform fees, that spread goes straight to you rather than getting eaten by per-sale cuts. Worth understanding before you set your ladder, so check the pricing page while you're planning. Building your launch calendar. Early to mid-June, build all 3 templates and the bundle. Test them yourself with a real class schedule or a friend's. Late June, recruit 5 to 10 students, friends, siblings, a subreddit, a Discord, to beta test for free in exchange for honest feedback and a testimonial. Early July, fix friction points, add a 1-page quick start guide, and set up your storefront listings and pricing ladder. Mid to late July, start teasing on social, screen recordings of the tracker in action. What's in my Notion setup for fall style content? First week of August, launch officially. Send your first email broadcast to any existing list and run a launch week discount code. Through Labor Day, keep posting content and re-engaging your customer list. This is your real selling window, not just launch day. Mid-September onward, wind down active promotion, but leave the store live. You'll want this exact playbook again for spring semester. Setting up the storefront to actually convert. Great templates still need a storefront that makes buying frictionless, especially since a chunk of your traffic will be a student tapping a link from their phone between classes. This is where the mechanics matter as much as the product. If you haven't set one up yet, you can create your store and have all 3 templates listed in under an hour. It's free to start free and upgrade once sales come in. Connect Stripe or add a PayPal email so Apple Pay and Google Pay work automatically at checkout. Upload each template as its own product, plus the bundle as a separate listing with its own cover image. Use the store designer to add a cover photo and pick a theme that feels like back to school, not generic business. Add a custom checkout field asking for grade level or major. Great for segmenting your customer list later. Set up a launch week discount code, 20% off the bundle for the first 48 hours. Double check that instant automatic delivery is working. The buyer should get their download link on screen and by email immediately after payment. If you want to see how a polished storefront actually looks and feels before you build your own, browse a live example store for layout and pricing page inspiration. You can borrow the structure without copying the niche. Marketing the drop without spending on ads. You don't need a paid ad budget for a seasonal niche this targeted. You need content that shows the product working. Screen record yourself checking off an assignment in the tracker, or filling in grades and watching the GPA calculator update live. That kind of native, low-effort demo consistently outperforms polished promo videos in the study content corner of TikTok and Instagram. Once someone buys, don't let the relationship end at delivery. Use broadcast emails to reach your customer list a week later with a "here's how to customize your tracker for a new semester" tip. And keep the built-in inbox open so buyers can reply directly with questions instead of leaving a bad review out of confusion. Every one of those touches is a chance to sell the bundle to someone who only bought the single template. The template isn't the product. The feeling of walking into week 1 already organized is the product. EQ. Key takeaways. Back-to-school demand for planning tools is short and sharp. Build in June, launch by early August, and ride it through Labor Day. A small family of 3 connected templates, class tracker, planner, GPA calculator, outsells one giant all-in-one product. Price in a ladder, a cheap single template, a mid-tier bundle, and a premium whole semester pack. So every budget converts. Your storefront setup matters as much as the templates. Instant delivery, discount codes, and email broadcasts do the selling for you. This is a repeatable seasonal drop. The same calendar works again for spring semester and finals week. Start your creator store free at store.fan.